Hello everyone, my name is Mazco and welcome to Muck. In today's video, I'm going to be trying to speedrun the game as fast as possible on easy mode with a set seed to try and get the achievement of beating the game in less than 8 days, which only 1% or 1.7% of players have this achievement. So it shouldn't be too hard because I have a set seed and I kind of know where everything is and how to get to everything, so it shouldn't be super hard. I should be able to do it within like a day or two. So after we load up the game, we just want to turn around immediately because there are some resources we want to gather. And there is a specific way that you're able to get faster by doing some jumps, but I'm not too good at it, so it kind of works, kind of not. There's these chests that you can access through the wall, and then you want to go on over to these other chests in this other hut over here. Now there are 2 chests, but we only want the one in front. And you're seeing me pick up a bunch of wheat and flax throughout the entirety of the run. You want 30 wheat and you want 13 flax so that you can repair the boat at the end to be able to sail off of the island. And I purchased the weird soup just because to be able to regain your stamina in this game, you have to eat food. And the weird soup is just the best for healing you and also for stamina. Now after I take out the buff guardian, which is holding one of the 5? I'm pretty sure it's 5. Holding one of the 5 gems that we need to start our boat. Why we need these gems? Not too sure, but we have to go kill 4 more guardians to be able to sail away. Now for this next part here, I challenge the chief and then run on over to the cows so that I can get the meat needed for some of the crafting on the boat. And basically what I want to use the chief for is to throw his spear at me to gain some distance. It didn't really work out that well this time. I have had it where I get sent all the way to the cows over here, which that would have been more ideal, but it's kind of okay. This is one of the better speedruns where everything kind of worked out. And we do want to fight this big chunk over here because he has a chance. I mean, all of the regular bosses, they have a chance to drop a core for us, which is needed for powering our ship. Now, when swimming in water, if you don't have the stamina, you do start to drown, so that is why I am eating throughout jumping in the water. And right on over here, I collect the 13 flax needed, so I no longer need to get those anymore. And I'm just dropping some non-essential items. Now, that chief is still behind me, but don't worry, we'll be getting rid of him soon enough. We just need to get some more items, and then we'll just summon the next boss that's holding a gem, and then we'll be able to kill him. Now, there are a lot of different seeds that people use. I just went with this one because it was the most straightforward. But there's a lot of different strategies on the speedrun.com page for doing these types of speedruns. And just like that, I got the ancient core, and now I can head on over to the next boss. Now, these dudes do a significant amount of damage at times, and it can be a little terrifying seeing your health get that low, but I have done this plenty of times and I know how to not die to them. There are some times where you will get power-ups where you get lifesteal or crit chance, and you can just finish them off in like 2 hits, or even just stand there taking a beating and not even getting hurt because you're healing yourself. And after I defeat this guardian here, I just want to go on over to the right because then I have to start talking to a bunch of villagers and shopkeepers who are just kind of out in the open. You do have to find them every time you start a new world. They do spawn in different spots and don't move, so it can be quite annoying trying to find them all. And in a little bit, you will see there's one last guy that I try to find, and he is just in the most annoying spots. Now, the game is in nighttime, and enemies do spawn in the night, which does lead to some time loss because I have to deal with them, and they start to also beat up all of my items. It's not super fun, but they're not super hard because I do have the Chief's Spear. Now, while those items are being smelted, I just want to go on over to the last boss and challenge him so that I can get the last gem needed for the boat. He goes down pretty quickly, and now I have to try and go talk to this guy over here with a tree on his head. Make sure my items don't get destroyed. And I want to buy a specific amount of each of the wood, just because you don't need to... You want to save your money. And I have run into times where I am talking to these dudes and then I get attacked because it is nighttime and things like to spawn, of course. Where I accidentally try to go kill them and I accidentally piss off the villagers and they start to attack me. Now that I have everything I need, I just need to find one last villager who I need to buy some more soup from, as well as arrows, because arrows are very helpful for the final boss. Now, he is kind of hiding on me. I do lose like a minute or like 30 seconds on this part. This is where it can get you, where you try and find the last guy you gotta talk to make sure that the final boss fight goes smoothly. You can see a bunch of people that are just, you know, in the corners, but those guys are just there to defend. But I do spot him in the distance. He's the guy wearing the white pants, and then I make my way on over to him. Now that I've purchased everything that I needed to, I can head on over to the boat, where you will see those light blue objects on the boat, and there is some damages on the sides. I do have to repair and also build some of those, and you're not able to leave the shore without it all being built. So having all of these items in my inventory were needed so that I can get the best time possible at building this ship and just set sail as soon as everything's done. This part is kind of fun because it is just running around the boat and spamming E on literally everything. Kind of fun. But as you'll see in a few moments, once we build everything, we will be just clicking E onto the steering wheel so that we can head on out. And as you can see by the water coming in, the entire island just gets submerged. And now we start our journey towards the final boss. And as you'll see in a few moments, a dragon does appear from the ocean, and that's the final boss. His name is Bob. He's Green Dragon, and he shoots fireballs. Now, this fight can go one of two ways, where the dragon decides, I'm just gonna stay in the air as long as possible, shooting my fireballs at you, making you very low on HP. But we do have the soup, so we're covered on that. However, him staying in the air makes it so that we cannot finish this speedrun in a good amount of time. The other option is I keep shooting arrows at him, hoping they'll hit, and it'll piss him off, making him come down here sooner, but he decided he wanted to stay up there as long as possible. Now, nearing the 10-minute mark, he finally decides to fly out and then fly onto the boat, where I can then use my spear to start attacking him. Now, unfortunately, he does end up leaving when it gets to around 1000 HP, and it just takes another few seconds for him to come back to the boat so I can finish him off. But when he does eventually return, I do make quick work of him, and I am able to beat him, and then I just gotta wait for the menu to pop up, and that'll be the end of the run. But as you can see, we finished the run with an 11:01, and that places us at place 11 on Speedrun.com leaderboards. However, thank you all for watching. I'll have a link to the game in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. It's free on Steam. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.